The vigilante from Hell's Kitchen is back, ladies and gentlemen. After 7 long years, Daredevil Born Again is here, and what a 2-episode premiere on Disney+. The first episode, Heaven's Half Hour, and the second episode, Optics, run in total of 1 hour and 50 minutes. Episode 1 is 1 hour and 1 minute. Episode 2 is 49 minutes long. Now, this is a kind of revival and a continuation of the Netflix Daredevil series that ran from 2015 to 2018, which was an in-your-face, gritty, fun show. But then Netflix, of course, they just canceled it, and we didn't know what the state of Daredevil would be. Disney, Marvel got a hold of it, and we are back. Charlie Cox plays Matt Murdock, who returns in the role as Daredevil. We see Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk Kingpin. Not only that, Deborah Ann Wall is Karen Page, and Eldon Henson is Foggy Nelson. Now, the first episode, wow, I did not expect how it would go. Maybe some minor spoilers in this review. Now, as Nelson, Murdock, and Page kind of celebrate Cherry's retirement at a bar, we see Foggy and other kind of people are attacked by Bullseye. And it's like, okay, we're just going to start with that. It's a quick 20-minute high-action paced scene, and it's done interestingly and very, very well. CGI a bit wonky at times, I will say, which is why it probably, happened for a certain reason. And we see that something happens to Foggy. Yes, Foggy is killed by the hands of Bullseye. And it's just like Matt kind of throws Bullseye off the roof, but Bullseye lives. And kind of gives up the Daredevil vigilante persona after 1 year later. We move forward, he's doing his own thing, and not only that, we see that he has partnered with a district attorney, Kristen McDuffie, to open up a new law firm. And Kristen kind of sets up Matt with a therapist, Heather Glenn, and the two hit it off. We see the love interest happening for Matt Murdock in this. Not too bad, alright, that's fine. We then see Vanessa Fisk taking control of the Fisk Empire after what happened with Kingpin at the end of Daredevil, and then he just disappeared again, and we saw he showed up in Echo, and at the end of Echo, we actually know what happened with that. Kingpin Wilson Fisk is running for mayor of New York City. He wins. And it's fun because then we see that Kingpin and Matt face-to-face in a diner speaking about the past, the present, and the future. It's really interesting, very, very well done, very well written, I will say that. Love a show like this. It's gritty and in your face. And then it's like, okay, what can we expect from episode 2? Episode 2 starts off in a way where Fisk is giving his address to New York City because it's the new year. He says that I want to stop vigilantes. A man with, wearing a devil costume with a skull on. A man, also a boy wearing a spider costume. So you get the Punisher, you get Daredevil mentioned, and you get Spider-Man mentioned. All in one quick 30 seconds. Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk Kingpin is the role of decades. He just garners that role, commands that role, and anytime he's on screen, your eyes are glued. It's a fun episode. And then we see Hector Ayala, a kind of guy trying to help someone on a train platform. We then find out that these two crooked cops are the ones doing it, and we see that Hector kind of pushes one into the way of a subway, gets killed, gets put on trial, but then they're dirty cops. They're trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening. Not only that, with Fisk being mayor, he has kind of an enemy in the police commissioner. Him and the police commissioner come face to face at the funeral for the officer that died, that was hit by the subway. And then it's like, So then, one up, of course, Kingpin has the upper hand with that. It's really, really interesting, really well done. And then we find out that Hector Ayala is actually White Tiger, another vigilante. And the reason he took up the mantle of White Tiger is because the city needs someone, or something to protect since Daredevil is not around anymore. And the entire time in the episode, Matt is trying to look for the witness that can corroborate what White Tiger did. They kind of find him, the dirty cops, but Matt is sitting outside of one of the dirty cops' place, gets a hold of the information, he helps them, and it's just like craziness happening. Matt gets the upper hand, and it's like he didn't want to be Daredevil, but he was pushed so far that he just killed 2 dirty cops. He screams in like craziness, just letting all of his anger and fear out, and that's the end of episode 2. Not only that, we see how there is a kind of BB report. We see like this young journalist who has a connection with a previous character, and that character is Ben Urich. She is the niece to Ben Urich from the first Daredevil series on Netflix. Very well done with the connection. It's gritty. It's in your face. I mean, I think this first season is 9 episodes. Second season is also 9 episodes. But what really works is that we see that everything's connected in the way of being Marvel and Disney. Loved how everything was going. Slow at times. I will say it was very, very slow at times, but the action picked up, and then whenever Vincent D'Onofrio was on screen, boom, you just garnered attention. It's like, okay, that's what we want, and what is he going to do next? And as I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, this is really good, but some characters need to tread carefully because they don't know how Wilson Fisk Kingpin works just yet. They heard about his criminal empire, but then it's like, okay, what can he do more? I'm very curious to see how this first season will go and how everything will happen, and then season 2, because it's only 2 episodes. It's only 2 seasons, and then that's it. And it's like, whoa, okay, because I feel like there is a rumor that Daredevil and Kingpin will show up in Spider-Man 4, but we just have to wait and see to find out. Very exciting that this show has come back. Very curious to see how Frank Castle, Punisher, comes into it, John Bernthal's character, and we have a lot of things happening. It's just going to be interesting. It's just going to be crazy. I mean, I'm excited, and having a 2-episode premiere, really good. It's going to get more gritty, in your face, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen next in this entirety of Daredevil Born Again. Love the trajectory it's going. Love the storyline, and it's just a few F-bombs dropping here and there. Didn't expect it at all either. But it's going to get in your face, and I can't wait for that to happen. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about the first 2-episode premiere of Daredevil Born Again on Disney+. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What do you think about the aspect of the story, the pacing? Do you like where this is going? What do you think is going to happen in the first season? How do you think will it end? And do you think we'll see some bigger cameo appearances by other vigilantes or superheroes in this? Or do you think we'll still save that for season 2? Let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next review video, and be sure you tune in next week to my episode 3 review of Daredevil Born Again.